Jenny made the banana pudding. So you can put some in the bottle. Thank you for that as well. Slow but sure. All right, everybody. You saw that flash of lights. We are ready to go. Now, if you're still eating, that's fine. Just keep right on eating until I ask you to do the pledge. Then I prefer you not be chewing while we do the pledge, okay? Because I don't want to look out and see it. Anyway, we're so glad you're here for party night. For those of us joining at home, thank you so very much for joining us in that way. We appreciate it very much that you are watching either tonight or at some point later this week. And we're just glad you're here. We have, yeah, right, Stephen? Thank you. Yes. Those of you at home, you're getting applause. Yes. We have been here celebrating our April birthdays with some awesome food that was brought in. Yes. I don't think anybody went away hungry, I don't think. Well, considering you haven't gone away yet, that covers that, right? So, but we're glad you're here. Thank you to everyone who brought something. We really, really appreciate it. So we're going to officially start this section of our fun by, if you would, please, if you're physically able, to stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats. I got to wait for him to get up. Who pledges? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you so very much for that show of support to our country. Awesome, awesome. So again, our kitty says thank you for everyone that brought. He tried to taste test, but I wouldn't let him. I really kept him out, okay? But you can see he's wanting it. He's like, But, but we thank you for bringing it. You help make the night, so we appreciate that. And now we have some April birthdays that are here tonight. We have some that weren't able to make it, but their names are up there. If you had an April birthday and I didn't know about it, I'm sorry. I always ask and ask and ask. So we're going to get ready to sing. When the names come up, the whole names are there. For those of you who aren't familiar, we only sing the first name, though, okay? We're only singing the first name. Are you ready? All right, help me out. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rick and Lisa and David and Amy and Ben and Chris. Happy birthday to you. We didn't have as many this month. Some months we have like 4 slides with 4 names each, but we had 4 of the 6 here tonight, so that was pretty cool, yeah. So I hope you guys had a good time celebrating with us tonight. So this is a quick reminder. No snap next week. Do not come next week. Do not wait for the van to come and pick you up. It's not happening, okay? If you happen to vote, and this is your precinct, then yeah, come and see us. Tina and I will be here. I don't know who else, but, we'll be here to welcome you. May 9th is when you'll come back. And May 9th is the final night for Feed the Bottle, Feed the Baby. So you've got tonight and then May 9th. That's it, all right? And we're also, before we go live stream, we're going to be watching the Fall Talent Night, courtesy of Matt Wagner, who it's his talent to do all the pictures. So we will be watching that before we go live stream. Sorry, live stream folks, but because of the music and that, we can't. So then May 16th is our talent night, and I'm just getting so excited. And I know Caleb is just like waiting. When is she going to give me that music list? I promise soon. Okay. Because he's our wonderful guy who puts it all together on the music end. And so we very much appreciate him pouring his heart into you guys and doing that, besides leading in worship each week. What time do you guys need to be here? 5:30, yes. So people on the van on May 16th, you'll be getting picked up a full hour earlier, okay? Because you need to be here by 5:30. So that, I just feel bad for the first van load because they're going to get picked up at 2, 3 o'clock? Yeah. So you're welcome to bring a lunch with you if you want, okay? Because they have to get picked up so early. But anyway, if you are, because you are inviting your friends and family and church family and people that live in your house that don't come, they need to be here by 6 o'clock. If they're not coming right with you, they need to be here by 6 o'clock. Thank you. Because we will be starting at 6 o'clock, okay? That's the only way we can get everybody in. And so then we're going to have I hate calling it a regular night, but it's because, we're going to have fun too, but it's a regular night, followed by our end of the year party, which will even be so much more than what we're doing tonight, because we'll be celebrating the May birthdays, but it's also our last time to meet until the end of June. Okay, you will be getting schedules, but basically, everybody, it's the last Tuesday of June, the last Tuesday of July, and the last Tuesday of August, okay? Those will be our meet times in the summer. And those will start at 6 as well, because we need that extra time because we haven't seen each other for weeks, right? So 6 to 8 during the summer. All right, so moving on. Again, it's a mark your calendar. I can't stress enough. Invite. Who's been inviting somebody? Anybody? Oh, good. I see some hands. Yes. Well, I want to see a few more hands when we get together again because you should be inviting people. All right? So, moving on again. Did someone earn their tag? I don't know. Did they? Yeah, I don't normally wear 2 colors, do I? No. Okay. Yeah. Well, I better my purple ones on Thursday, so, because Thursday's snap tag is purple. It's not that I love them more. It's just, No, it's kind of a compliment to you, Mike. Mike has this purple one showing right now. He has orange on one side and purple on the other. All right, I need Miss Casey Davis to come on up. Woo. Casey used to come with us a while back, but then she hasn't been with us for a while, and this time she's made it through. So bend right over here. Turn right around and face everybody so we can officially welcome Casey back to the group. And we do that, but we do that by saying our verse together. And for your verse is on the back of your tags, or it will be up on the screen. So we're going to say it together, right? Ready? Trust in the the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. In all your ways, remember him. Then he will make your paths smooth and straight. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Welcome, Casey. I'm glad you're back, young lady. All right. Feed the bottle, feed the baby. As I've mentioned, it's tonight and May 9th. That is it. So, let's see what the girls did. Last week, $12.78. That's right. It may not have been the highest week, but every penny works together with all the other pennies, okay? So don't be discouraged by that. I am very proud. The boys did $9.51. So therefore, the girls finally won a third week. So they're catching up with you guys. You've only got tonight and on the 9th. So, and it's all in fun because who's the real winners? The babies. And so we're just helping to buy that formula and baby food for them. And so we're just very excited to be able to do that. So again, nobody has to. Nobody knows if you do or not. It's not a requirement for being here, not by any way, shape, or form. This is simply if you choose to do it. All right? So thank you. And I do believe, oh yes, there was a question on Facebook today, like I always do, right? And that question had to do with a shining star. Now, many of you, I asked if you knew that we had a shining TV star amongst our group here. Some of you knew, and some of you didn't. And that's okay. You didn't have to know, because I actually like surprising you tonight with that. But I know word's gotten around a little bit, but if you don't know, we do have one. But it doesn't matter if you answered yes or no. Your name is in here. But kind of before I do those drawings, because I'm actually going to do a couple, I would like to ask Miss Rebecca Roush to come up here, please. Rebecca is our shining TV star. She did a program on JTV, and a beautiful interview about Special Olympics. And I was just so thrilled when I saw it. And so we're very excited. Now, many of you in here are Special Olympics, right? And you're going to summer games? Yeah, look at those hands. Woo! So you are all awesome. But since she got to be on TV and be our shining star, I have something for you. Now, I just, me, homemade, silly stuff, but so I made her own little symbol here with starburst and star crunches, and so that she has her own little shining star reminder until she eats it, but So that is for you. And it's like, I was very disappointed to realize that star crunches are not shaped like stars. It's like, how hard would that have been? Why call them star crunches and not shape them like stars? But anyway, I would like you to draw our names. They do have to be here, so if they answered and they're not, but Tim, come on up. Woo. And I'm going to have you draw one more. Tiffany, come on up. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think I need you to draw another name. Mike Jones, come on up. And one more, just why not? I like even numbers. Oh, he's not here. Oh, I know he's not. I'm sorry. And she's not here. Okay, you gotta get. You did the first three really good. So. Mary Spittler, come on up. Woo. All right. So because everybody at SNAP is a star of one kind or another, right? So I have for you one crunch and one starburst so that you can be that shining star as well. There you go, Tim. That's for you. Got it, Mike? Whoop, whoop, whoop. He's trying to throw things at me. And Miss Mary, there you go. All right, so once again, big hand, not just for Rebecca, but for all of our athletes that are going May 31st up to Mount Pleasant. So, yay! Whoa. All right. I know that took a little bit longer than we normally do, but I couldn't help myself. Except I know I dropped a name. I got to remember to pick that up. I do believe it is worship time. I thought it was, but I wanted to make sure. So we have Caleb and Janelle with us tonight. Yeah. So remember, phones down or off. They really should be. This is not play on your phone times. This is not talk to the person sitting next to you or across the table time. This is worship time. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Whether you sing or not, but you need to concentrate on the words because this is just an awesome time to be together. Thank you. It's yours.
All right. So go ahead and stand up and worship with us. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter, tower of refuge and strength, let every breath, all that I am, never cease to worship you. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the work of your hands. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have in you. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, tower of refuge and strength, let every breath, let us sing. Power and majesty, praise to the King. Mountains bow down and the seas will roar at the sound of your name. I sing for joy at the work of your hand. Forever I'll love you, forever I'll stand. Nothing compares to the promise I have. Oh, nothing compares to the promise I have. Oh, nothing compares to the promise I have in you. Walking around these walls, I thought by now they'd fall, but you have never failed me yet. Waiting for change to come, knowing the battle's won, for you have never failed me yet. Your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You've never failed me yet. I know the night won't last. Your word will come to pass. My heart will sing your praise again. Jesus, you're still enough. Keep me within your love. My heart will sing your praise again. Your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You've never failed me. Your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You've never failed me yet. I've seen you move the mountains, and I believe we'll see you do it again. You made a way when there was no way, and I believe we'll see you do it again. You made a way when there was no way, and I believe we'll see you do it again. You made a way when there was no way, and I believe we'll see you do it again. We'll see you do it again. Your promise still stands. Great is your faithfulness, your faithfulness. I'm still in your hands. This is my confidence. You've never failed me yet. You've never failed me yet. You've never failed me. Here is where I lay. Sorry, I messed this up. Janelle's going to have different music if I don't fix that. Here is where I lay it down, every burden, every crown. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down, every lie and every doubt. This is my surrender. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Here is where I lay it down, every burden, every crown. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down, every lie and every doubt. This is my surrender. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. The ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. Shake up the ground of all my tradition, break down the walls of all my religion. Your way is better. Your way is better. And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to. Grace, what have you done? Murdered for me on that cross, accused in absence of wrong. My sin washed away in your blood. Too much to make sense of it all. I know that your love breaks my fall. The scandal of grace that you died in my place, so my soul will live. Oh, to be like you, give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you. Forever the hope in my heart. Death, where is your sting? Your power is as dead as my sin. The cross has taught me to live, and mercy my grace now to sing. This day and its troubles shall come. I know that your strength is enough. The scandal of grace that you died in my place, so my soul will live. Oh, to be like you, give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you. Forever the hope in my heart. Oh, to be like you, give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you. Forever the hope in my heart. And it's all because of you, Jesus. It's all because of you, Jesus. It's all because of your love that my soul will live. And it's all because of you, Jesus. It's all because of you, Jesus. It's all because of your love that my soul will live. Oh, to be like you, give all I have just to know you. Jesus, there's no one beside you. Forever the hope in my heart. Your love is devoted, like a ring of solid gold, like a vow that is tested, like a covenant of old. Your love is enduring through the winter rain and beyond the horizon. When mercy for today, faithful you have been, and faithful you will be, and you pledge yourself to me, and it's why I sing. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. You father the orphan, Your kindness makes us whole. You shoulder our weakness, and your strength becomes our own. You're making me like you. You're clothing me in white, bringing beauty from ashes. For you will have your bride, free of all her guilt, and rid of all her shame, and known by her true name. And it's why I sing your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. You will be praised, you will be praised. With angels and saints we sing, worthy are you, Lord. You will be praised, you will be praised. With angels and saints we sing, worthy are you, Lord. And it's why I sing your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips.
Thank you both so very much. Thank all of you. There was some pretty good singing going on there. Pretty good praising. It's an awesome time. So, as we're coming to a close, I can't neglect to ask you the question, how's your faith goal workout coming? You're drinking a lot of water? That's good. You're taking those steps. Some of you I know have told me you've been reading your Bible more. Yeah. Doing some little things. Maybe your faith goal is something like helping around the house more. Your faith goal can be Special Olympics, the workout that you go through with that. You've got to keep working and working and working to get there. You know, you've got to know that you can swim those laps or throw that bocce ball or basketball or whatever all else is going on with you. You got to practice at it, right? You got to keep on going. So when you're working towards that, you're putting your trust. You're putting your trust in God, whether you realize it or not, because you're taking that time to think about what you need to do and how you're going to go about doing it. And that's what you need to do. You need to keep working out. Now, I will say that this physical therapy that I've been going through, they had me do something new a couple times ago, and that was, I don't know, some kind of press thing with my legs. I don't know. Maybe that's what's called leg press. I don't know. Anyway, they told me I was going to be pressing 70 pounds, and I'm like, yeah, right. But when I did it, it was like almost too easy, because I kept having to be careful not to let the weight slam back down, because my legs were just like, I was going at it, 3 minutes of it. I was fine. So I made the mistake of telling that the next time, and because they don't watch it, they just set the timer, and they're keeping an eye, but they're not looking that close. So they said, fine, we're going to move you up to 90. That was last Friday. And again, the 90, I'm just pressing away. I'm just like pressing towards that goal of getting that 3 minutes done, but it wasn't a problem. And my therapist looked at me, she goes, so you did that pretty well too. She goes, okay. So yesterday when I went, she goes, we're going up to 110. I'm like, okay, 70 was great. 90 was great. 110 was not so great. I was so tired when I did my 3 minutes with it. But oh my goodness, that little bit of difference made the world of difference in my legs. Now, I'd already been doing over an hour and 15 minutes of leg stuff because they having me do all this leg stuff so that somehow that's supposed to help my back. I don't know. I'm trusting them. They know what they're talking about. But so I'm already like pedaling on this, what they call a new step bike, where you're pushing and pedaling and doing sit to stands and doing all these other leg things. And I do that pressing thing last, so I'm already kind of tired. And it's like, all I kept thinking was, I'm pressing on to the goal, Lord. I'm pressing on. Please let that timer go off, you know? And it finally did, and I made it. And I felt good, yeah. And I don't, thanks. I don't say that for the applause, but the point was I had to keep going for it. I had to keep trying and trusting that I was going to be able to do it. Now, I'm hoping they're not jumping to the 130 when I go back Friday, but because it only goes in those 20-pound increment things. But anyway, we all have to keep going. And sometimes it's going to seem easy, and sometimes it's going to get a little harder. So keep going. Keep trying. Whatever it is you're working for, whatever it is, keep going for it. And we're gonna go to prayer. And then there's one more slide after this, so, okay, when we're done, normally that's it, but we have one more slide after praise and prayer. I know that many of you have said to me things like you have family members that are having surgery, you have friends that are having surgery, you have some friends that are sick. There's a lot of things like that going on. Gary's even having surgery next Monday, you know, it's like, so in a way it's a blessing we don't have Snap on Tuesday because he wouldn't be able to drive. So anyway, you know, there's things that go on in our life, and a lot of it's physical. That's what we kind of think about all the time, the physical aches and pains, the physical, especially if our family is sick and we're caring about them, we do want to pray for them. It's not a surprise to God, okay? He knows where they're at. He knows what's going on in their life. I know that there was a request today through the church of someone's father and how it's kind of going very fast for them. And you know, we pray for guidance and direction for those doctors, for everyone who has that illness and operations coming up and being in the hospital. We do pray for guidance and direction for those doctors to know what is going on and the God-given talents to figure out how to help, okay? But ultimately, we still have to have our faith in God that those doctors are doing what they're supposed to do, that they're being led by God. Maybe they don't even believe in God, but maybe that's an awesome way for him to lead it and get through to their hearts, okay, to show them an answer, to like give them that aha moment, and they have to wonder where it comes from, and maybe, just maybe, you're the one that might say, well, that came from God. You know what? We had that happen one time when they were going to amputate Gary's leg, and the surgeon said, I'll be back in a few hours to mark and sign the leg. And I had people, literally friends, even in other parts of the world, praying for him. And 3 hours later, when that surgeon came back, and he started to write on Gary's leg, and he's like, started looking at it funny, he's looking at me funny, and he's kind of messing with his leg funny, and I'm like, what's wrong, you know? And he said, I don't know what's going on. He said, but this is not the leg I looked at 3 hours ago. He said, I am not taking this leg. He said, I don't understand it. I said, I do. And he goes, what? And I'm like, people all over the world have been praying for him. And his response was, whatever. And I said, then I thank God that you did not operate on my husband with that attitude. But not all doctors are that way. There's some awesome doctors. And they are trusting in the talent that they've been given. So if you are one of them that told me of a family member or a friend that's facing something, trust in God that he will work through all those people that have been put in that journey with your family member or friend, okay? And so, we've had some praises happen through the week. We've had some good things happen to some people and some experiences that are awesome. And we're just so thankful for each and every one of them. And that brings us down to being thankful for each and every one of you, because you are here for a reason. God created you for a reason. And maybe it's just for me to have a good time with you. I don't know, but I'm loving the reason, because you're here and I'm here and we're just doing this together, right? Yeah. We are sharing in each other's lives, and I just absolutely love it. So, Heavenly Father, we just thank you again for this day that you have given us. Did we want to wake up to snow and rain this morning on a spring day? No. But, you have your reasons, and we can deal with it. And we know that the spring is coming. And we know that then summer is coming. And you give us these beautiful seasons here in Michigan. Help us not to be grumbly about them or too disappointed, but, Lord, to be thankful that we have these changes. And that, I saw pictures on Facebook all over, Lord, where people were sharing pictures of the snow. And you know what? They might have been grumbling a little bit, but it was actually beautiful. And you give beauty in everything. And that includes each one of us in this room. And Lord, help us to not grumble about our lives or what we may be going through, but help us to be thankful that you have created us for a purpose, and help us to know that purpose is first off to love you, God, and to thank you and to share with others. We thank you again for all those that are here and that help tonight in so many different ways. We just appreciate them so much. We ask you to bless each one as they leave here tonight and go to their homes. Keep them safe throughout the week. Bring us back together in 2 weeks, Lord, when we meet again, all excited to see each other. And we just thank you, Lord God, for all you do for us, for what you bless us with, and for helping us to recognize that. In your loving and precious name, amen. Okay, 2 more things, actually. 1, I'll see you on May 9th, not May 2nd. And 2, many of you, when you buy all your pop and you have all your pop cans, sometimes you like to take them home. But if you notice, the pop can container back there where you drop your cans, on the front of it says Cans for Cuba. That is because the people from our church are going to Cuba, and they're turning these cans in to help pay their ways. So your can may say, oh, it's 10 cents, but that's 10 cents more that's added to help our family go to Cuba. So if you would do that for us, we'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love you very much. We'll see you on May 9th. Woo-hoo. Take care, David. It is so good to see you guys.